Used to be two stockings on the wall. Now I don't even want to put
You got your lighter on you, bro?
the Christmas lights don't even look the same. I just want to hear the
Why is it going so slow?
bells ring again.
Oh, this shit is good.
Why? What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 5. Sorry if it seems like you weren't involved last week. We want you all to be involved this week, though. So everybody tune in because it is going to be an epic podcast. I want to hear what you guys got for Christmas, and so does Genius. But first, he's ruling a cigar for legal reasons.
Yes, nicotine.
Yeah.
And tobacco. Favorite.
Here's your screenshot. Me applying lip balm while he rolls a cigar. That sounds weird. But, you know, get it. How's your Christmas, dude?
My Christmas was banging, cuz. Because for real, the only time, like I said, the only time you get together with your family for real be the holidays.
Yeah, like,
Because life be too hectic and you be too busy trying to maintain to even visit family.
yeah.
And you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You just get tied up with life. So
Yeah.
when you do get to see family, man, it's a fucking blessing.
Yeah, it's I'm glad that, like, when I told you after the Thanksgiving podcast when not a lot of people showed up to my grandpa's, and it kind of made me sad.
Yeah,
But,
facts.
Christmas, everybody was there, so that was good. I'm glad I got to have everybody in a room and at one time. If you need a lighter, by the way, it is in my coat.
Womp womp womp.
Look how the turntables.
But I ain't gonna lie, we don't really have much to talk about this time. But it has been a while since the Spider-Man movie came out, so I guess we about to talk about it.
Are we really?
I think
Are
we're
we
gonna
gonna
talk
be those
about
guys?
it. I think we're gonna be those guys. and
Should
we're
we be those guys?
Man, if you ain't seen Spider-Man, that's your fault.
Hey, everybody in that live, go to this live. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. We love viewers in our multi-stream, and it's better quality.
Yes, and also, I'm not paying attention to none of the comments on this live, so you better be tuning in to the actual Twitch so that you can actually join to get the money, because we're giving away money if we can reach a milestone today.
If you follow our Twitch, we Twitch. You know what I mean? Now, I want to hear about your guys' Christmas, so join our chat and tell us how it went. And if you don't celebrate the holidays, tell us how your day went. I don't mind. You know? I'm just chilling. This is a pretty easy podcast today. You know, holiday season is almost over. It pretty much is after New Year's, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, back on subject. We're going to talk about Spider-Man.
Man.
We're going to talk about Spider-Man. We're going to talk about the Marvel Universe as a whole. We're gonna talk about. We're about to talk about everything. Just because this has been a long-awaited episode. People want to know what we think. People want to know what we're nerds about. They know we play video games.
Yeah.
They know we like zombies. They know we like ghosts. They know we like these things that we post on the channel. But they don't really know what we really, nerdgasm over. You know what I'm saying? And the most non-homo I could say that. Nerdgasm. But they want to know what we're nerds about. So,
well, I'm a nerd with video games. Mostly, dude, I don't know what it is. Horror games are my all-time favorite. I know I'm going off topic a little bit, but when it comes to
elaborate.
So, I don't know what it is. The thrill of, like, getting scared. Like, playing those games, like, that are immersive enough to make you feel like you're there.
Can I tell you something? The reason why I haven't really been like, over horror is because the horror movies really suck nowadays.
The way you said horror.
You know how I think about horrors.
Yeah, it's like, the reason why I'm not so thrilled about horrors.
The movies suck. The games, though, the games get you on your toes. They get you scared. They get you, jumping. Get you. What do you call them? The
goosebumps.
The
There's
goosebumps.
a lot. I heard somebody call them something else the other day. Not the other day, obviously, but recently. And it fucking weirded me
But,
out because
like,
I never heard it before.
I don't know. Like, the games are scary. Like, when we play Haunted Asylum, which you guys can see on the Genius and Derp YouTube, when we play Haunted Asylum, bro, man, I was scared.
That was a legendary movie.
I was scared as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
I think Haunted Asylum was like a milestone for us for the channel because that series was bananas.
It was. And it was low-key the start of everything.
It was. And eventually we're going to revisit it after we get way more content out. But yeah.
So let's talk about Spider-Man. Because I
100%.
know everybody in here wants to talk about Spider-Man as well.
Yeah.
It looks like we got a couple people in here that have seen Spider-Man. So we're going to talk about it. So
You be the one who does it. I'm afraid.
let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh my God.
If you ain't seen it, please exit the chat. I hate to be that guy for you, but we about to talk about this for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. But Toby, Andrew, Tom Holland, all in the
my
same scene, bro. All in the same movie.
You really did it.
It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I think who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Toby.
Toby?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. So Toby is my favorite Spider-Man.
Even after the movies, after the new movie, he's still your favorite?
Tom still has some things to learn, but he's like learning.
I think I like how they
You know.
made each Spider-Man a different personality.
Yeah.
It's like-
Andrew Garfield was a nerd, but he wasn't. Like he skateboarded. Like, dude, Peter Parker doesn't really do that. And I liked Tobey's Spider-Man. I liked him.
Yeah, Andrew did have the best part. I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. When
Andrew
he saved
did.
MJ,
MJ.
man, that was incredible. I watched a breakdown video today of this movie so I can catch details that were in the movie that
Wait, you watched the actual? Oh, you just watched the breakdown.
I watched a breakdown.
Okay.
Because when you watch the breakdowns, people who are really nerds, like more nerds than us, they know what they're doing. They do their research. They know every fucking reference in these movies. They always go into depth to be like, hey, this part is a reference to this Christmas movie when da-da-da did this and da-da-da did that. And I'm like, oh my God. And they'll show the scenes back to back and they're like the same. And there was a part that I bet you didn't even know, but MJ had a necklace on that Tom Holland gave her in a previous movie.
I thought it was like an actual necklace he just gave her.
No, he gave her that in the movie.
Oh,
Spider-Man
shit.
gave MJ that necklace in the movie, right?
Probably in Far From Home. Yeah,
I think
It was
so.
at the end. It was
Mhm.
when
And she's wearing it the entire movie.
yeah,
And then
it like
after,
broke or something.
yeah, she's wearing half of
yeah.
it. She's literally wearing half of it the entire video
Oh,
or the entire movie. And then at the end, once Spider-Man pretty much erased everyone's memory,
Mhm.
and he goes to her at the coffee shop, even though there's no recollection of him being in their lives, Ned and MJ, she's still wearing the necklace. She's still wearing a necklace he gave her.
You know what kind of messes
How though?
You know what kind of messes me up though?
What?
I understand, like, so at the end he said like forget that they knew Peter Parker. I thought it was just forget that they ever knew he was Spider-Man. And it's like that confuses me. It's like why didn't you just tell him? I thought the whole thing was tell them all to forget who Spider-Man is. Why did they not know who he was at all?
Because
They knew Peter Parker.
my thing is, Doctor Strange is not Supreme yet. He's not Strange Supreme. So even when he does spells, he could fuck it up,
Yeah.
which is what the whole movie was about. It was a big giant fuck up between the two of them.
Yeah.
Spider-Man trying to undo something that he wasn't supposed to. He should have just let it
biffed
be.
pretty hard.
He should just let it be and low key found a different way, but ended up making things way worse.
Dude,
But
yeah.
Doctor Strange be fucking up just like Spider-Man be fucking up. And that could have been a fuck up. That could have been Doctor Strange trying something that he thought he had under control and just biffed it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
absolutely biffed it. Like,
Yeah, dude, like he was like, I'm good enough to do it. I can handle it.
I was watching a breakdown, right?
Yeah.
And you remember when Doctor Strange was casting a spell,
Mm-hmm.
and every time Spider-Man would try to say something and change it, another ring would pop up. Started off as a single ring.
Wait, really? I didn't notice that part.
It popped up as a single ring when they started the spell, and everything was good. And then every time Spider-Man would say something else, it would add another ring, and add another ring, add another ring. And Spider-Man changed it 5 times, but then the 6th ring came up. A 6th ring.
So Sinister Six. Is that what that means?
But there was only 5 in the movie. Name the Sinister Six in the movie.
Post-credit scene, bud.
But
we're not gonna say who the post-credit. Oh yeah, Toby was the best Peter Parker. Sorry, I was just reading this comment. Toby was the best Peter Parker. I can't see behind your phone. Mostly.
Toby was the best Peter
Andrew
Parker.
was the most accurate Spider-Man. Tom handles the roles the best. Yeah, Tom does, because you can actually see his growth like with each movie in that trilogy. It's like, it's really cool to see him go from this like.
I think they all played them perfectly. I don't think one is better than the other, honestly. I think each one has qualities.
At this point, yeah.
I don't think there is a Spider-Man that's better than the next. Because when you really think about it, let's go back 100%. To the movie. Let's go back to the movie. Because I think I talked to you about it, but I want to see what everyone else think about it. When Tom, I'm going to say our universe, Spider-Man, right? Mm-hmm. Goes for the kill shot. Right? Mm-hmm. He goes for the kill shot with the glider. Pretty much symbolizing, hey, you're going to die by the glider again. I didn't even think about that. But he's like, yo, I'm going to kill you in this universe
that's
with
how
the
he
glider.
Died,
exactly.
That's what's crazy.
The way they write these Marvel movies is incredible. You don't even think about this stuff in the movie. You know what I'm saying? When you're watching it.
Yeah. The way they made it seem like.
My bad. Not to interrupt you, but
Who
stopped that glider?
My dad.
Tobey motherfucking Maguire stopped
my dad
Tom
stopped that
from impaling Goblin with the
because
fucking...
he knows, like, he's the most like adult Spider-Man you can have at this point.
No.
And he's so dope. Tobey is my dad when it comes to Spider-Man.
Father.
Swear to God.
But that just goes to show you Tobey's got to be way stronger than Tom, because that was that was Tom Holland not pulling. He wasn't pulling punches at that moment, bro. He was like, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man is known for pulling punches.
Dude, he used all of his anger too.
Actually, Andrew Garfield said something like that. He said after he lost Gwen, he said he went really vengeful, and he stopped pulling his punches. So that means in Andrew's universe, he's probably out there killing people. He probably got a body or two, guaranteed. He said he stopped pulling his punches. In the comics, bro, Dr. Octavius gains control of Peter Parker's body, and he becomes Spider-Man for a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, he's like, all right, I'm going to go save the day like Spider-Man does, right? He goes to this mugger who's like robbing somebody. I can't remember. I think he was like purse stealing or something.
Yeah.
And he goes to punch the burglar or the whatever you want to call it. Boom! Explodes his head. Straight explodes his head. And that's that is when Dr. Octavius was like, oh my God, Peter Parker has been sparing my life the entire time.
God damn, that's rough.
Yeah. So when Andrew said, I stopped pulling my punches, you can only imagine what he was doing in his universe. He was probably out there catching bodies.
That's scary to think about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like the Batman, Spider-Man.
It's just like people be overlooking phrases like that, but when you really think about it, bro, like Spider-Man's strong as fuck, and he be pulling his punches, man.
Yeah,
he has to.
He does. He holds back.
Otherwise, it's my man's can stop a full train. You think he be literally light punching people? Like he'll go up to a burger like kind of punch you, and you across the fucking room.
Yeah, until he came across that dude he thought killed Uncle. Well, it was the dude that killed Uncle Ben, wasn't it? No, it ended up being Sandman. Yeah. But he just fucking kicked that dude out the window with no remorse in the first movie. The first movie. He was like, fuck you, dude. Bow. Like, he didn't give a shit at first either.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like, Andrew Garfield a killer. So if they do shoot another Andrew Yes, if they do shoot another Andrew Garfield movie, which they will, because the fans will.
The
will
fans
it
want
so.
a fourth Toby and a third Andrew.
This is, at this point, it's a democracy, and the fans is like, I want this, and they're
Yeah,
like, okay.
because if you think about it, after Into the Spider-Verse, it all started with Twitter saying, how good would it be to see Into the Spider-Verse live with Tom, Toby, and Andrew? They said that on Twitter. Not the company, but people were raving over it. It was trending for days. And they were like, come on, make it happen, make it happen. And then everybody was like, oh, well, with the deal they got going on, it will never happen. But it fucking happened. The impossible, dude.
Let me tell you something. They say that. Oh, the deal they got going on. Money,
yeah. You put any
did they
amount
just
of
make
money
$1 billion in a
people's
week?
Yeah.
Didn't they just make $1 billion in a week?
face. They did. Yeah.
Money. That's all I'm gonna say. Why
Yeah.
would you not do that again?
Yeah. Why would you not do that?
Even if
Because
even if Marvel took 50 and Sony took 50, y'all just made $500,000 in a week.
each other, and it's like you could still now that Andrew and Toby are a part of the multiverse and the MCU, they could be a part of any of the MCU stories.
But they're not.
I know, but they could be. The potential. That's what I'm saying. Like the money and the potential.
They will.
That's all that matters to those people. Like they will fucking.
You watched The Flash. You remember how like all those different DC shows they tried to make it a whole universe thing?
Yeah, I think they still try to do that.
But they
Flash got
fail.
buns.
They fail. They failed so bad.
They did.
Marvel knows how to execute that shit.
Yeah.
But I think now they got it to where, people who are not part of the universe is coming to the universe whenever they want to. Because now that Doctor Strange knows how to tap into that, he could probably zone into pulling specific people out.
When he gets better, or
Like
just right now?
Probably really soon.
Well, it depends what he has to do with that.
This
villain we saw.
This is the start of the Secret Wars, bro. The Secret Wars is when, basically, all the universes open up the gate to where everybody from every universe. So I'm talking about different Spider-Mans, different Fantastic Fours, different Thors from different universes. All of them come into battle.
Here's the
different
thing.
villains.
They don't need another Spider-Man unless it's Miles Morales. Like they don't need to make another Peter Parker.
But
They don't need to. They better not.
Think about how much money they made off of this.
Yeah, but that's because
Now, when they actually do the Secret Wars,
yeah, that'll be, dude.
how many cameos they need?
People won't even think about Endgame anymore once that comes out.
Endgame will disappear like Thanos literally snapped that whole movie away.
I know. It feels weird. Like Endgame came out 3 years ago now.
Bro,
That's
I
crazy.
hear they're about to make Wilson Fisk.
How are you ashing on a?
I hear they're gonna make Wilson Fisk the new Thanos. Like they're gonna give him the Thanos treatment. Like
What?
Wilson Fisk is a big deal.
He is.
I don't
but how
know
would-
if I don't know if y'all saw Hawkeye, but he literally took an arrow to the chest, a bomb that was right at his feet, bruh. He got hit by a car. My man still walks. Got shot in the face. He's blind, still walking. Heals. My man's is a big deal, and he's not a supervillain.
Fisk is a problem. I agree.
Fisk is just big for, I don't know, man. He's got to be some kind of super soldier, bro.
Can we talk
Some.
about how Charlie Cox was his lawyer and he was Spider-Man's lawyer, but like Tom did not know that Charlie Cox was Daredevil?
That shit is bad.
That blew
If you ask me,
my mind. That blew my mind. That
hot
blew
take,
my mind.
hot take. I think that was the best cameo in the movie. I don't think people realize how
I don't think
big.
it was the best cameo.
I don't think people understand how big bringing that Daredevil specifically into the movie.
They're not gonna bring Ben Affleck. You think they would have brought Ben Affleck into the best Spider-Man movie to ever?
No, I'm saying this specific Daredevil. Now,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
if you watch Netflix, then you know you got Daredevil, you got Luke Cage, you got Jessica Jones, and you got Iron Fist. They become then you got the Defenders. Now that right there, that is 5 different shows that's on Netflix with more than one season on some of them. And then this dude from that universe jumps into the movie to confirm that all of that takes place in the same universe.
Oh, that is actually really
You
cool.
feel me? He's the dude that brought all of that shit in.
So that means that Punisher is... Bruh.
Probably. I heard they're gonna bring the dude that they had play Punisher. I can't remember his name ever, but I heard that they're bringing him into the MCU. They confirmed Hugh Jackman and Professor X.
I thought that was already confirmed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For people who didn't know.
Oh, okay. My bad. I was about to say, I thought like a long time ago. But I also thought like that the new X-Men that they were going to make, like, were going to be the MCU.
I can't lie, bro. Every X-Men that's not a Fox movie is trash.
What if they have the new X-Men a part of a multiverse for
They
the older
are.
X-Men?
They're going to.
I know, but I just put that together.
But if they do, I hope they bring back the old Phoenix, the old Jean Grey.
They better.
The Fox version Jean Grey.
If they brought back Toby, dude, yeah, I guarantee.
You feel me?
That's not.
But what I hear, this is my thing though. I hear that they're supposed to be just variants of Wolverine and the variants of Professor X and variants of, you know what I'm saying, different mutants. Because they're probably going to replace these other mutants. Like Nightcrawler, if he makes an appearance, I bet they replace him. They always replace Nightcrawler. I don't know why. But
no one cares about Nightcrawler.
I feel like a lot of them going to get replaced. It's not like everybody, whoever was a thing, is going to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they are going to get the big ones. And I think Jean Grey was definitely one of the bigger ones. Like, that little love triangle between Wolverine and her, and then her and Cyclops. Like, but they all on the same team.
I'm just excited that Daredevil, or not Daredevil, fucking Deadpool is MCU. Like, that is fucking sick. Yeah. That makes me so happy.
I wonder how they're gonna work that in.
Oh, I'm ready to see how they do it. Like, it's gotta be a cool way, like a genius way.
I like that. My favorite part of Marvel is not Spider-Man. It's X-Men.
My favorite. My favorite is
X-Men.
Spider-Man.
I think X-Men just gets really dark and is really realistic. I feel like if there was a thing such as superpowers and shit like that, it would have been how X-Men became a thing and what would happen if that actually happened. Because it's like X-Men is more than, okay, this dude's about to stop this robber, or this dude's about to stop a demon coming out the sky. It's like mutant versus government, but it's also mutants versus mutants, because you got the Brotherhood and then you got the X-Men, and then they fighting each other, but then you got the government trying to fight both of y'all niggas. So you got two enemies, and it's like realistic because it's like the government's trying to fucking make sure they get these serums so they can motherfucking take everybody's powers away. Some mutants is like, yeah, I want my powers to go. Like, they're going and signing up for this vaccine. And then some of them are fighting against it, but government's like, nah, I'm going to force it on them, bro. It's crazy, bro. X-Men is realistic, because that's exactly what would happen. If everyone started popping up with superpowers, the government would be like, oh, yeah, we got to shut that shit down. Like,
they could try. They could try. Dwight, what do you think?
It'd be a war. It'd be a war.
This whole time, Dwight, what do you think? All right. Apparently, Dwight has nothing to say.
He has nothing to say.
Dude, one day you're going to talk, and I'm going to freak out. Like, I swear to God. I did a reaction video this, like, early in the morning, late at night. It was, like, 3 or 4 in the morning, and it was a horror thing that I was reacting to. And he was behind me for, obviously, the effect. And he was scaring me sometimes when I would look into my cam and see him behind me. Dude, sometimes I felt really uneasy.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes we put him in the closet right here. We put him in the closet, and you come around this corner to come in the room, and you see him at a glimpse in the shadows.
Yeah. You be going in the closet for something else besides Dwight, and you see Dwight, and it's like, oh my God. It's like, oh my God.
Literally everybody who comes in here is like, even Easy came in the other day, was like, bruh. I made a joke. I said, what if that was loud? Like, he's sitting there trying to.
We need to get Easy on the podcast.
Expeditiously.
expedited shipping. We need easy on the podcast. We need a lot of guests, actually. We got 4 viewers right now on Twitch. What's up, guys?
That's what's up. What's up? What's up, y'all?
Thank
Yeah,
you for the follow.
We be nerding out.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to nerd out about, bro?
Games.
Games. So
Yeah.
what is your favorite? What's your favorite VR game?
That's a tough one because when I play VR, I like to have multiplayer. I don't really like to do solo that much unless I'm making content. But my favorite solo VR so far that I haven't even gotten yet because they're not on it's not on the Oculus store, but Phasmophobia has to be my all-time favorite, and it's not even out of the.
So tell them what is Phasmophobia about? Go in detail. Let me
Okay,
hear.
so Phasmophobia is about it's your character, like custom character, which they're adding create a character later on before they release. But dude, you're a character, you have your whole group of friends multiplayer, and you go ghost hunting in different places, and you have to bring the walkie-talkies, you have to bring the Ouija boards. They're mostly, I think they're already in the house. But cameras, you have to have cameras, night vision, and you have to look out with like these things to see if there's like handprints on the doors from the ghost. Like, dude, it's so fucking cool. And you gotta like go into your tablet and mark down what the evidence is, and then like choose, like it'll show you what ghost is in that house. Like whether it's an Oni or a Jinn or a like poltergeist, like it'll show you like all those. And like you can die from the ghosts. Like and when you say its name, it reacts to you. Like say it's like Terrence Phillips, like you're fucking in the game and it's like it reacts to you like calling it out. And that is crazy to me. And the proximity chat is hilarious. Like imagine your friend upstairs dying in a bathroom and you just hear, oh my fucking god, like it's just muffled because the door upstairs is closed. Like that shit's just so cool. I want that.
Okay. So you saying that's gonna be on VR?
Yeah, it is on VR. It's just not in the Oculus store.
Okay, so when it gets in the Oculus store, and look, I know a bunch of people. I know a bunch of people got Oculuses.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
I know you did.
I know you did, and if you didn't, then grab one so that you can play with Geneas and Derp. And y'all can join the Geneas and Derp universe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you want to know what I'm talking about, go to our YouTube. We post episodes. We play different games. Funny as shit. We share a lot of cringy shit. But it's entertaining.
It is. And also, we got episode 2 of After the Fall coming very soon. And you guys are going to love it.
We would love to play with some, fans, supporter, friends, whatever.
Yeah, 100%. We want to get... If you want to be in the video, be in the video. If you just want to play with us, we'll add us on Oculus. We'll play with you. Like, we love that shit.
Hell yeah.
We like interaction like that. Like we don't want you guys to feel like we just want you to look at us through a camera. Like, we want to feel like you can talk to us and relate to us.
You can high five us in VR, dog. You know what I'm saying? Look, people be sleeping. They're like, man, I don't want to do VR, bro. It's like,
dude,
yo,
if
I put...
fun.
It's like I'm right next to you without being next to you.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets addicting, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'll be in there for hours.
Sorry.
And like, I'll pull off my mask and it's like fucking sweat is just dripping. I've like just been in there for so long, but it's so fun.
But Phasmophobia in VR, you're talking about ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting
in VR, so it's like you're like ghost hunting and for real,
you're
but it's
for
like
real,
you just
it's
in
like
the comfortability of your home.
Simulator, literally.
Well, it's like people who don't have VR, they're probably like, "Oh, it can't be that scary," until you're in there.
Look it up.
And the sounds is right in your ear.
Yeah.
And like you can hear something is behind you, like. And you just like, oh shit, like whoa, and it's dark and your homie is not with you, like that's gotta be fucked. Because I know when we was playing Haunted Asylum.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, dude. Haunted Asylum, when like you would be upstairs, I'd be downstairs, like in different rooms,
and you're literally getting chased by this monster.
Yeah, dude,
that was horrifying, and I'm just like listening to you get chased, and it's like, man, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, and it was cool with that monster too. It's like eventually he got less scary, but he didn't because sometimes he had that element of surprise.
Talking about that walk around the corner
Yeah,
element. That's
yeah.
that's the whole thing
That
right
was the
there.
first episode that
Yeah.
happened to me. I was like, wait, what's that? No, oh my god! Like it fucking screamed in my face.
Man,
That shit was so scary.
y'all gotta get the games for this, bro. You gotta get the games.
Yeah, you got it. And we've
What's y'all's favorite games? Talk about your favorite games. What's y'all favorite games in the comments? What games y'all be playing? Shit, we might just, play what y'all playing with y'all.
yeah, I want to learn new games if I haven't played the ones you guys bring up.
You know what game I've been playing lately?
Hmm.
You would have never thought. No one had ever thought. Rocket League on the mobile.
Dude,
That game is fun.
you in Rocket League, you will always be playing that game. That is your favorite game.
So
Whether
fun.
you think it's not.
20 years from now, I'm gonna be like, damn, Rocket League. That was my shit.
He's gonna be throwing up playing Rocket League VR someday.
Mario Kart and Zelda. Beat
Nice.
Saber all day. Okay, you play Beat Saber. Now you know what would be sweet.
And Mario Kart's a classic.
Now if you
And
could,
Zelda.
if they had like a creator mode on Beat Saber, like you could upload your own songs.
They do.
You can upload your own songs,
On the computer, you can upload it and then download it to your headset.
and then it creates a thing for you automatically.
I mean, I've seen multiple people do it who don't look like they can.
Well, I mean like an easy access.
It's
type
probably
of thing.
easy.
Maybe if they did
It
something
probably
like
goes to like the
it's
beat
tied
of the
to
song,
Spotify.
You know?
Like
I
if
mean,
you
that would be
had-
cool.
If you
That
had
would
it
be
tied
cool.
to Spotify, now that would be crazy.
That'd be fucking really cool.
I don't know. Something like that.
Maybe
That could be
both-
sweet.
How did I know that dude put both of our we have a song
Mario
Each
Kart and Zelda. Though.
on Beat Saber that dude uploaded. But can other people access that, or is that his personal thing?
He can, but on like you said, only on computer because it's like literally a link.
Oh, okay.
It's a link,
That makes sense.
and then you can download it too. You can download the files
Oh,
and probably do some weird shit to put it in your Beat Sabers folder, whatever. But
that makes
yeah.
sense.
my man said Mario Kart and Zelda. I used to go hard on Mario Kart.
Yeah, 100%. I never was a big Nintendo dude. Like I
Double
was
Dash.
as a kid, but I pretty much left it after Game Boy. I never got the
Man,
Switch.
you
or
ain't
the
get a GameCube. You
No.
ain't get a GameCube, bro.
I had the PS2
You
at
ain't
the
get a
time.
GameCube, bro.
I had the PS2. I
You
didn't
look at
need
me
it.
in my eyes and show you ain't had a
Fuck
GameCube,
that
bro.
cube. Fuck that cube.
But the GameCube was
Fuck
one of the
that cube.
strongest systems that's ever existed. You could throw that bitch out a window, that bitch will still work.
Okay, I thought you meant performance-wise it was the strongest, but yeah, it's literally a brick.
No, it's a
Same with the original Xbox. It was heavy, but it wasn't it would
you throw
shatter
that bitch,
easily.
it will shatter.
Yeah,
but if you
it'll
threw a
shatter, but it was heavy.
GameCube, they did it. They literally threw it out the window 3 times. Talk about 2-story.
They had to because
On
they literally
concrete.
had a carrying thing for it. They had a strap you could put to the back of it and carry it.
That shit said it just rolled. I was like, yo, and then they played it. Took a couple throws before that shit was done, though.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure eventually it finally gave out.
But man, Super Smash Bros. Come on,
Yeah, Smash.
who in here play
was-
Smash?
Yeah,
Because
I will still play that.
I'm a little rusty now. I probably can admit that.
Yeah,
now.
you probably suck.
Yeah.
I could probably fuck you up in that game.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
could probably whip your dumb ass in that game.
Okay.
Who in the comments thinks I could beat
Okay.
him in
Okay.
Super Smash Bros?
All right.
Huh?
Anyways, what y'all doing for New Year's?
Look at him running away. Coward.
Yes.
Online? I never played it online.
Yeah, I played a couple times online. It just always had
I
like
feel
a
like it'd be so
lag.
hard.
It had a lag. You would press the attack button and it would do like a
Did you
split
play it on
second later.
Switch?
No,
probably
I
be
played it on
way-
Wii. It was back in the day, on.
It was back when internet was sus.
Yeah, facts.
It was Wi-Fi? We're getting there.
It's like questionable online. Like
they still had they were the Ethernet connection only. You can't fucking, man. I'm so glad things connect wirelessly now, even though
Okay.
we have so many wires in front of our face.
So when do you think they're gonna bring Miles Morales into the MCU?
If Tom has been talking about how he wants to like focus on his family stuff, I guarantee it'll be the next Spider-Man movie. He'll be brought in.
They already say he's signed for 3 movies. Now, is that a rumor now, or is that confirmed?
Anything at this point. You never know. Online is so toxic. Anything could be a rumor or it could be true. It's like, oh, Genius has AIDS. It's like, is it true or is it a rumor?
I do not have AIDS.
Oh my god.
He said confirmed. My man said confirmed.
So it's
bro.
confirmed that he has the movies, or it's confirmed?
It's confirmed that he was that he was signed for 3 more Spider-Man trilogies.
Dwight,
Now look. Now if it weren't true, then it would make sense that Sony could still focus on their Tom Hardy's Venom, and he could probably. Maybe he's in. You think he's in Andrew's universe? By default, because they might shoot Andrew movies.
It would make the most sense, I guess. See, what didn't make sense to me about Venom itself is like, wasn't Venom in the comics in the same city as Peter Parker? Wasn't he in the same city? Why was Venom in like fucking Florida? Like, what was that about? Why was he in like a complete different state in both movies? He wasn't even in New York. Was he? Was he in? I thought he was like they said something about him like not even being in the same town. In Venom 2.
I might have to watch that movie again. Because they
he went to that prison. He went to that prison that wasn't in New York to see Carnage.
Yeah, but I think didn't he take a trip? He took a little trip. They just like shortened it.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot.
He took a little trip to go see him.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I am a dumbass.
So the whole Carnage fight definitely didn't happen in New York.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thinking back to the first movie when he goes to the deli and he has the New York accent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm an idiot. I completely misread that whole second movie. But yeah,
I was like trying to think. I was like, wait. No, but yeah.
No, imagine fucking Venom just comes in and he's like, "All right, Spider-Man, fuck you," and he shoots him instead of fucking like killing his powers.
Cause that Spidey sense is strong. You ain't gonna be able to run up on
the Peter Tingle.
You did not just call it the Peter Tingle.
I had to. Because of a certain someone we're not going to spoil about the movie. You know what I mean?
That's funny. Nah, but I don't know. Venom going to end up in Andrew's universe. They tease it. That's what I'm saying. They did
tease it?
They had, I mean, basically. Look, so this is what happened in the end credits.
That it would be in his...
In the end credits, everyone thought Venom was going to be like... fighting in the movie, but really they just threw him in there so that he would leave his like spawn in that universe. So when Tom Hardy and that Venom disappeared back to the Sony universe, they left a symbiote in our universe, in the MCU. They left the symbiote here. But you know why they left it here though?
Why?
It could be a number.
They could make numerous.
It could be a number of things. Either Tom Hardy, or I said Tom Hardy, stupid. Tom Holland. Damn, all these Tom THs.
And they're both British.
Tom Holland might get Venom, might fight Venom, and we might see black suit, Venom suit, Tom Holland, or Flash Thompson might get the symbiote.
Yeah,
and we might see a little bit of Agent Venom.
He literally said that in 2 comments while you said that.
Agent Venom. Yes, exactly. Yeah. It can be in a number of things, man. Or if they do bring Miles Morales, it could be Miles Morales getting a taste of a symbiote.
Either way.
That one's really far-fetched, but
that character so bad.
Look, they
She was.
they
I just
already
want them to
teased.
bring her back so bad.
They already teased Miles Morales with Childish Gambino. That scene. Of
Yeah,
him being.
and Homecoming. He was like, "Oh, my nephew's a piece of shit too." Yeah, like
he
he didn't say that, but like you know,
said my nephew lives in his neighborhood.
yeah.
He said my nephew's a piece of shit. I'll beat his ass when I get home.
He's like, "Oh God, he's a piece of
His
shit."
dad gone, so I gotta beat his dad and beat his ass.
He said, "I'm pretty much his guardian. I swear to God, if he didn't do his homework, I'm gonna wring his neck. He better have done his homework." Boy.
Nah, bro, that's just gonna be lit, man. They can go a number of ways, but it's just like when they get to the Secret Wars, it's like I can't even. How do you even predict what's gonna happen?
Who cares? We'll figure it out.
I need to know now. I'm not trying to wait 6 years for this shit to happen.
You know, that's how they're gonna make their money. They're gonna wait like at least 4 to 5.
They can have every cent in my wallet.
Well, hopefully, you know, it doesn't come down to that.
He said, hopefully you'll be, you know.
He's like, so we heard what you said on the
financially."
podcast. Like, the director of the movie's like, all right, hand it over.
How
What
bad
do you mean?
how bad you want Toby back in this movie?
It's like, all right,
20
every
years
dollar you
later,
make
it's
is
like,
mine for the rest of your life, and you'll get this movie.
You know what? And I guess I'm sleeping on mama couch.
You know what? That's a fair trade. Sorry, Mom, but I just made the universe happy in my own way.
Merry Christmas to the universe.
100%. I'm turning.
Imagine if you know what's really awesome to think about.
What?
So everybody in here, if you really think about it, I mean, we ain't in New York right now.
No.
You know, who knows what's going on in New York right now? All we know is, man, we could be in the MCU right now. We just in Ohio, in the MCU.
That's fucking stupid. I don't want to be.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't want to be.
They can keep all that shit over there. I don't.
Nah, bro, we in the MCU.
I would rather watch it instead of be a part of it.
Somewhere
That
we
means,
you have an alternate.
That means Dwight's in the MCU. Dwight, you made it.
You're in the MCU, Dwight.
Oh my
How do you feel,
God.
buddy?
Apparently he has no comment again. All right, thanks, Dwight. You fucking asshole. But I want to know what the next plan is for the Spider-Man game.
Well,
I know it's coming out soon.
ain't they talking about?
Wait, you're moving to New York? Oh, like you're moving to New York if that happened? Like if we were a part of it?
Facts.
That'd be cool. I mean, it'd suck because we'd probably
You got to
die.
go there and figure out how to get powers. Because obviously some shit's going down where everybody's just getting their shit lit. So you just got to go down there and be like,
You get bit
what
by the,
accident? What accident can I get into now?
you get bit by the spider and you just get fucking cancer. It's like, God damn it. I tried.
Die faster, like fuck.
Like, oh my God, my organs are eating me alive because of a fucking movie. I mean, all it takes to be Batman is a pissed off rich kid with money.
Yeah, so if you get money, bro, you can be a vigilante. You just gotta train as well.
If you
can't
don't do
forget
your
the training.
homework, you'll be a vigilante.
You can't forget the training, bro.
Yeah, I guess. Not impressed, by the way.
That's all you need.
Dude.
How many do you think there's actual vigilantes out there right now? No one knows about. He's just out there really beating people ass and saving lives.
No, everything is too known. Everything's too public. Everything's on camera. Exhibit A. Everything is on your phone. Like, you're gonna hear about something eventually. If there is somebody like that, you're gonna hear about it. Even if they didn't know who it was. you
I'm
would
talking
hear
about the
it.
best fighter in the world running around in a cape. Maybe not even a cape. Maybe he's
The best fighter in the world's like a fucking retard running around with a cape on, like, woo!
okay.
But like, he can't, like, okay.
what
but
if
listen,
somebody in the
listen,
world got superpowers?
Listen, what I'm saying is, what if there was just like a retard superhero? He like didn't know he was powerful. He's like, hey, you leave that lady alone. Fucking like kills him. Fucking kills the dude. That's my cat. Fucking throws him to the galaxy. Like, imagine. It's fucking like that's retard. Who like didn't know his own strength and just kept fucking shit up.
My cat.
That's my kitty. Fuck you. Like he fucking just throws it out.
Ed from Ed.
Dude, he throws him into the MCU.
Butter toast.
He's so dumb but so smart that he accidentally opens his own portal to the fucking multiverse. Yay! Dr. Jordan.
Oh, dude, imagine giving up.
Oh,
All
sorry,
respect.
I'll leave that alone.
All respect.
I
but-
didn't mean any disrespect. That's just funny. It was funny to think
giving
about.
a retard OP powers. So, like,
Oh, what?
OP powers, like, like, yo,
He's like super buff, and he can fucking like,
he can
dude.
do anything.
He's
Like,
like,
he's literally God. Like, he can make shit disappear. Like,
like he has a like the power to become invisible as well. He's like, haha, you can't catch me.
he like whispers in your peekaboo. Like, it's running around.
Like he doesn't even like mean to be like noticeable about it. He's like, let's play hide and seek.
That's fucked up.
It fucking just disappears. Oh man.
He's like, man, I don't want to play. It's like, you have to play now. Oh
God
shit. Okay, it's
damn
getting
it.
rough.
Yeah. I think we burned out that topic. Jesus Christ. That sounds like Goku. Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of does sound like it. God damn it. I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, my man's Goku right here.
You're sus.
Yeah.
Show us your retard strength. Hey, Dwight, do you got a retard strength?
That
Bro,
face
come
has me weak.
Dude, I know.
every
He's just
time.
he's just so unimpressed about everything that's
I don't
happening.
give a fuck about what you're saying.
You guys have the audacity to make fun. It's like, Dwight, settle down. It's all fun. It's all fun.
It's all fun and games till Dwight gets mad.
Man, way to kill the vibe, dude.
Now it's awkward in here. God damn it.
I know. He was like, why did we get so deep into that? I was ready to go longer, and I just stopped myself. I was like, no, that's enough. That joke has run its course. I was ready to go for another fucking 10 minutes about Dwight, and I just don't need to. I kept switching back
He
to
was
the
about to
cab.
go in on Dwight.
Yeah, dude.
Damn it. I want to hear. Now I want to be in the universe where you go in on Dwight so I can hear it.
Look at you. Who are you to judge me?
Boy, I'm about to grill that boy in them glasses.
Who are you to judge Genius and Derp, Dwight? You're here every week. You must like us.
He want to be Oliver Tree, Oliver Branch all day.
Fun
Look at that
fact,
hair.
actually, about Dwight, he's the most silent guest we've ever had on the podcast. He holds that world record. Try to beat that world
We're
record.
going to have Silent Bob here one day.
Dude, what if we do get a guest and they like try to beat Dwight's record where they don't talk the entire podcast? Like they're just sitting here in the middle. they don't say or do anything. They're just fucking like,
Dude, you know what would be a funny ass podcast?
what?
We have a guest. We get like a celebrity guest on a podcast, right?
Mm.
And we'll be like, all you got to do is not talk during the whole podcast and we'll pay you this much money. We sit in there.
We get actual.
And then we'll be asking no questions.
Dude, that would be fucking hilarious.
Yo, that'd
Bro,
be funny as
We
fuck.
actually get Rainn Wilson to just stand there for an entire episode. And we're just like, what do you think about that, Dwight? And we fucking just switch over to him and he's still standing there, like, but he's actually there. It'd be hilarious. I would pay
imagine
any
having
money
Lil
for
Baby
that.
sit here and just like we're asking no questions, but he's just not talking because he want to get the money. It's like if you don't talk, you're gay. Hey. Lil Baby's like,
so what's the Illuminati like?
he's like, damn, Lil Baby ain't gonna say nothing. All right, well.
He would leave. You said we get the Island
That's an
Boys on
instant
here.
million views.
And they just don't say anything. I wouldn't want them to say anything. I don't.
Island
fucking
Boys
care for those
interview,
guys.
but they don't say anything. Dude, that would go viral. Because
Fuck
no one wants to
them.
hear them fucking talk.
Nobody, literally nobody.
They be
wants
like,
to
oh
know.
my God, this is a perfect interview.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, this is hilarious. We're like making fun of them while they're here, but they don't get the joke. So they're like just still sitting here. I wonder if I was just to be like, so how much money would it take for me to make fun of you for an hour and pay you? Like, how much money would it take? So let me be like, yeah. So what's it like being a piece of shit?
Yo, how much money would it take for me to?
Like, bro, why is your hair Minecraft torches?
I'm dead. My man said Minecraft torches.
They are. Have you seen them? They got like the red tip and the blonde, like, it's a Minecraft torch in their hair. I'm about to make that meme after the podcast. That'll be funny. I hope nobody beat me to that. Nobody beat me to that. I'm just kidding. If you can make it, make it.
If you can do it, do it.
I wanna have a thing on the podcast where we like play games again with our guests.
Like what? Let's play a game right now. Let's play a game right
now.
What we playing? Which y'all want to play?
What do you guys want to play?
What game did we play last time?
Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather?
Go ahead.
All right. Would you rather put your dick in a snowman, or
Ooh. For how long?
just I don't know.
He said.
I didn't think too far into this.
What's the
probably
other
should've.
part? What's the other part?
The other part is where I kick you off my podcast. No,
You said stick your dick in snowman.
stick your dick in a snowman.
Or get off the podcast.
He's like, you thought about that pretty quick. You thought about fucking a snowman pretty fast, but you didn't think about the outcome. What the fuck was that about? What made you in your brain say, fuck
And
a
you know,
snowman?
it's the Christmas season. You doing something recently, man?
'Tis the season.
You telling people?
It hasn't snowed at all, and I'm upset. I have to make my own snow to fuck.
What the?
That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. What's one thing you would fuck for a certain amount of money? Like, it would take, like, okay, say somebody gave you $1 million. What's the furthest thing you would go to? Like, okay, let me make this clear. I mean, like, an object, not like an animal, okay? Not like fucking...
Then I'd fuck a rhino for
like,
$1 billion.
What's, like, an object, like a cactus? Would you fuck a cactus for $1 million?
I couldn't do it.
I mean, I don't think anybody...
I can't do anything painful for any amount of money.
I so would do painful things for money.
No. If it means
I've
me
had-
losing a
I've had
limb.
my heart broken for free. I mean, technically, I lost money in that, too. I
Okay,
lost money during that.
Okay, hey. If they say, hey, I'll pay
It's gonna be
you $1 million, you go out with this hot chick, and she break, and you live with her, and they do all this shit,
For, like, years. Oh, my God.
and they
That would be
force
the
you to
most
fall in
fucked
love
up
with her,
shit.
and then they break your heart. Maybe y'all have kids together. Maybe
There
y'all
goes the $1 million.
Maybe they separate. Maybe y'all separate.
She has to sign a subpoena that says
She
this
takes
$1
the
million
kids
cannot...
from you.
They have to sign a subpoena that's, or what's it called?
But look, they said they
Prenup.
tell you that
Not
this is what's
subpoena.
gonna happen. And like, this is what you have to do for $1 billion. You have to, or for $1 million, you have to fall in love with her, or you have to live with her and have children
But they
Get
told you
married.
it was happening?
and get married. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would do that.
And then she breaks your heart.
Because you know that whole time that she's not in love with you, unless she's, like, tricking you, like, oh,
Or y'all
Now
do
it's not
fall
a
in love
game
for
and-
real.
and then the contract's, like, voided?
Yeah. No. And then she has to break your heart. Because if she doesn't, then
But then
both
could
of
you-
y'all are in the deepest hole you've ever been in your entire life.
You would have to scratch out the loophole of getting back together after you broke up. Like, she was like, oh, I love you, but the contract says
No, she has to like break your heart.
forever. Oh, like she has to... Okay. Like, do something to break your heart, or just break up with you?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess... Yeah, that's all.
She has
the
to break
same
your
thing.
heart. If she doesn't break your heart, then it was useless. Now they take your money, your home, your $1 million home, $500,000 car, your watch.
They can't take that.
Those 3 vases you have in the living room.
Why would they be
Lamborghini in
able
the
to
garage.
I thought that was a part of the deal.
Nah, but if she doesn't break your heart, then they're gonna be like, all right, well, I guess everything.
Oh, like it all
Now the
just goes
contract
away.
is void. Now we gotta take everything from you.
Well,
So are you risking all that?
yeah, not to sound cheesy, but if I'm guaranteed to be with this person forever and we make each other happy, yeah, I'm all day. All day.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all make each other happy until now you can't see her forever, or they take everything you ever had and put you on the street. You have less than what you had before you got into it.
Well, now there's 2 people to fund the family, so we better both get jobs. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. What you would take the money? I know you. You'd be like, bye, bitch. You wouldn't give a fuck about that bitch the whole marriage.
I would take the heartbreak and make a song about it.
You would make her miserable before she made you.
I want to make her miserable as fuck. You like, man, oh, you're only good for sex. And I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You ugly on the inside, pretty on the outside. Fuck you. And then,
Damn.
and then it's gonna be like, she'll be like, what? And then I'm gonna be like, oh.
Then Dwight would be like, that is not. Boom, roasted.
Dwight gonna be like, did you hit her? Did you hit her, Jive? Tell me if you hit her.
Dude,
No, I didn't hit her, Dwight.
I'm so mad we didn't do the podcast on your birthday, because like we could have done that thing in the Office episode where Dwight hosted the birthday for, I think, I forget who, Kelly? I forget who it was. But he just put up a banner that says, "It is your birthday." With a period. And I would have loved to put that next to Dwight, like that banner next to Dwight on your birthday. That would have been so good.
I'm gonna get some cutouts. I'm gonna put his arm out. We're gonna have a sign there. He's gonna hold a whiteboard, and we can erase and put signs on.
You think
Pretty
it'd be
dope.
heavy enough to do that? Or
The thinnest whiteboard we can find. Some paper thin, not paper thin, but like something thin.
you say we just paint over him in that chalk paint and then just chalk on him?
Basically, what I'm saying is we're gonna make it work.
Basically, what I'm saying is we got a lot planned. So don't miss out, you know? Every week we do this. Every week we love to talk to you guys. We almost did it yesterday, but we had a lot of shit going on. But we love spending time with you guys on this podcast. Like, we love bullshitting with each other. Because I
Yes.
work all week and we don't always get to, like, you know, we're best friends and we don't always get to talk to each other. So we cram in all this content and good times with you guys.
Yes,
So-
yes.
He's broken.
Yes.
But thank you guys for tuning into this episode of the podcast. It's been
I'm
real.
genius,
And I'm Derp.
but he's still a fucking retard.
Okay. Every time